Hey guys, it's Eddie the Magic Monk. If you have been learning a bit of compound interest recently, you probably have realized that there are different types of formulas on the internet for compound interest. So these are the two formulas that I have seen recently taught in textbooks as well as on the internet, and I thought I'd just go through a question where I'm going to solve the question using both of these formulas, and so you can see what the difference is. But basically you can see that the structure of the formula is really simple. Okay, we have the final amount after a while, after the money is saved in the bank or something in a while. The final amount that the money grows into is equal to the principal, which is the initial amount, multiplied by something in brackets to the power of something. So that's exactly the same with both formulas. A equals P bracket something to the power of something. Now inside the bracket there are two terms. It's 1 plus something in both terms. So really the only thing that's different is instead of r over 100n, we've got I, and instead of nt, we've just got n. So by doing a question, you can hopefully see the difference. So I'm going to give you guys a question. I'm going to say, John saves $500 in the bank, which pays, let's say 4% per annum interest, compounded, compound, compounded monthly. How much money will he have after, let's say, 10 years? Okay, so now I'm going to solve this problem with both Formula 1 and Formula 2. So Formula 1 is A equals P bracket 1 plus R over 100 n to the power of nt. And Formula 2 is A equals P bracket 1 plus I to the power of n. So let's go break down what these things are. In both equations, we are trying to find A. So we don't know what A is. P is the principal, and in both questions, we have P is $500. So let's write that down. Okay, now here is where it's different. Okay, R in this case is 4%. So R is just 4. Now, N is the number of compounding periods in a year. Okay, if you guys have a look, we got N is the number of compounding periods in 1 year. So in that case, we got N is 12, right? Because you can see in the question it says compounded monthly. So we've got R over 100n. Now and also T is the number of years, so T is 10 years. Okay, now let's look on the right. So we want to find out what I is. Now I, as the question says, is the interest rate per compounding period in decimal. So what that means is we're going to firstly find 4% as a decimal. So we're going to go 4 divided by 100. So that gives us the decimal form, which is 0.04. And then once we find that, we're going to find, because it wants the interest rate per compounding period, so the 4% is per annum. 4% is per annum. So we want to know the interest rate per month, right? Because the compounding period is monthly. So then we got to divide 4 by 12. We got to divide the 4%, which is 0.04. We're going to divide that by 12 to give us the interest rate per month. Okay, otherwise, if we just go 4 divided by 100, that's the interest rate paid per year. So we divide it by 12 to give us per month. So that is going to give us, if I bring up a calculator, so let me quickly type it into the calculator. 4 divided by 100 divided by 12, I have 0.00333. So let me write that down. 0.00333. Okay, that's the interest rate per annum. Per compounding period. And then we have N, which is the number of compounding periods. So number of compounding periods, N is the number of compounding periods, which means that we're going to find out how many months are there in 10 years. So we're going to go 12 months every year times 10 years, so that's 120. So now let's put both things, let's substitute all the numbers in both formulas. So we go A equals 500 bracket 1 plus 4 over 100 times 12 to the power of 12 times 10. And that means we got 500 plus bracket 1 plus. Now this bit you can see is exactly the same as this bit. So it's going to give you 0.00333 anyway in this section. And then we got 12 times 10, which is 120. So in the end, it's basically the same thing in both formulas. It's the same thing. So if you type that into the calculator, which I should show you how to type it in. Just let me go to my calculator mode. So it's 500 times bracket 1 plus 4 divided by 100 times 12 to the power of 120, and the answer is $745.42. So $745.42. So yeah, you can see both formulas give you exact same thing. I hope this helps you guys understand why there are different formulas to do the same thing. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.